Welcome to another episode of Dial It Up with Fawaz. I am honored to actually have by me today Mr. Shawnacy Nauroth, President and CEO of Excel Realty and Mortgage. And I'll tell you, truly, I'm very happy that I'm sitting with you. We were just having a conversation earlier. You started the company back in 2006.
Yeah.
And we were talking, you said, hey, listen, this was a one-person shop.
It was.
You were the CEO, you were the processor, you were the originator, and you were the loan officer. And today, Excel Realty and Mortgage is at 200 team members.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have a little interesting story. I actually was a police officer for over 10 years. I was on the SWAT team for 5 of those
Really?
10 years. Yeah. And along that journey that I had, you actually have quite a bit of time off. I started into real estate, buying homes, fixing them up, selling them. And the agent I was working with was making pretty good money from me on these transactions. And I thought, well, why am I not doing that side of it? So I went and got my real estate license while I was a police officer. And then, as luck has it, life happens, and got hurt on the job and ended up retiring. And that was in 2004. And with that, it was kind of a natural progression of like, what do I want to do with my life at that point? Because my life was, I thought it was going to be being a police officer, doing all that for a long time, and things changed. So started the company really end of 2005, beginning of 2006, incorporated, and yeah, every part of the company was just me. There was no one else.
That's awesome.
So yeah, started hiring agents and kind of redefining what I wanted in an agent, who I was really looking for. And it's grown and grown and grown.
That's amazing, man. What a story. Like you did a mortgage and look at you now, successful business with over 200 team members. Love the story. Listen, I always ask my guests like, hey, the mortgage business and the broker community is growing every single day. There are more and more brokers. For someone that is successful as you, what is one piece of advice you would give to newer brokers to help them scale their business?
Yeah, I think for one, we're located in California. It is price sensitive. It is very competitive. And to partner with companies like Rocket to be able to make sure you have all product selection, to make sure you have the best pricing that you can possibly have. And for me, it was to be able to do any loan possible. It's not just the cookie cutter easy loans. It is everything from non-QM products to even commercial loans will do. Literally any loan that can be done, we're able to do, and we've made that a priority for all of our loan officers to be able to make them succeed. So if they think, oh, I don't even think I can do this loan, we have a deal desk where they put information in. It sends it out automatically to all the non-QM kind of lenders, because they're kind of usually the weird loans. And they quickly find out, oh, we can't get that loan done, and it's not as hard as they thought it was going to be. So I guess to answer your question, it would be really make sure that you're aligning with the right people, making sure that you have all products and decent pricing, especially in areas like California, and come up with something a little unique. I mean, my concept is different than most out there, and it has helped me become successful. So I'd say having something that's different than the norm is probably a good thing.
Awesome. So find your niche, specialize in it, but also have wide variety of products and access to lenders to be able to never say no and always try to do every single deal. And I was going to ask you, like Excel, like what makes Excel different? Like why is Excel so successful? What is one thing about Excel that's different than any brokerage out there?
So we started with a different concept. So we started as a flat fee-based commission structure company for loan officers and realtors. And we are both a real estate and mortgage company, so that's a little unique as well. So that was kind of what drew people in, I think, is wow, I can retain more of the money that I'm making on deals. But the reality is it's so much more than that. And as we've grown and grown, it's made it to where we can provide things that the really large companies are providing, but we do it to where we go, hey, let's either keep the majority of your commission. If you want to do this, add this piece to it, add this piece to it, do this marketing thing, or whatever it is that that loan officer or that realtor needs. And so it's a little different than the majority of companies. Most of them are on a percentage split of some sort. Ours is just a flat fee, and you close the deal, and you have the ability to select whatever compensation plan you want to have as a loan officer. You select that with us, and then it's a quarterly election that loan officer gets to make, and so they control their destiny. If they want to have a very low comp plan and they're doing a lot of loans, that's great. If they deal with lower loan amounts and they want to have a higher comp plan, that's totally fine with us as well. It's kind of everybody gets to choose their own destiny here.
I was just saying, hey, if you're a broker, find your niche. I feel like you have it's because it's very unique. I don't see a lot of companies or a lot of brokers that are structured this way. The flat fee thing is interesting.
Yeah.
It is unique, and clearly, I mean, you're doing very well with it. Last question for you. You do business with Rocket. First of all, thank you for your business. We absolutely love the relationship that we have together. What is one future or one thing that you and your agents and your LOs very excited to do business with Rocket that you can share with our brokers?
Yeah, I mean, that's an easy one because you guys make us look good. And that is the most important thing in this transaction. It's not, I mean, the pricing is great and the technology is great, but if we don't look good to that client, and even after the deal closes, then it just kind of all goes out the window anyways. And so I look at it as with Rocket, we know that that client is going to be happy after that loan is either sold or whatever. And the amount of products and pricing that you guys provide, the technology that goes along with that, the speed that goes along with that is so important to us because, especially again in California, people are bidding way over the ask price on things. Realtors go, I want to close in 15 days.
Yeah.
Well, that's not easy for a lot of companies. Rocket, that is pretty easy. So that is so important in our industry, in our area especially. And so, yeah, I would say those are the things that really stand out with what you guys are doing, and we love working with Rocket. It's a great relationship.
I love it. Listen, I appreciate the feedback truly, but I'll tell you, man, I am so impressed by what you have done.
Thank you.
Your team have done with Excel. You guys are doing incredible things. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you all soon. Let's dial it up.